Hey everybody, Craig with CTF. We're going to talk to you today about part 3 in our framing approach to training series. Part 3 is all about chipping away. I want you to think of yourself as a sculptor, and who you are sculpting is you. So when you're going to make something as magnificent as you, it's going to take a little bit of time. I want you to think about your big outline, but then you have to hit that thing with small goals, because the big outline can be scary. So when we're thinking about the big picture, we want to think about the steps it's going to take it to get us there. Sometimes it's going to change. Sometimes your life's going to get in the way. It is what it is. All right. If you're normally a 5-day-a-week person, maybe this week I got to hit 3 days this week instead of 5. Or maybe I can't get my full hour session in 5 days a week. I'm just going to go hammer my strength a little bit and leave, or hammer my mobility, or usually, to be honest, whatever your weakest at, or wherever you place the most importance in whatever your goals are, that's what you should hit, and then you move on to the next portion of your life, whatever's going on that day. That's part 1, when we're chipping away, big outline, small goals. Part 2 is I want you to be here for yourself, okay? We want to make sure that when you are training, you're not worried about anything else. You're here for yourself. Flat out, you deserve this time. It's your time. Work goes away, the kids, everything you're doing, you get 1 hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes to yourself when you train to be completely invested in yourself. And it's okay for you to be selfish in that one point in your life, because probably if you're working really hard, you're probably a really good person, and you probably work hard for a lot of people outside of what you're doing. Take this time for yourself and make sure that you know it's okay, and that people that love you should understand that it's okay, and that it makes you a better person. All right? It's very important to be here for yourself. And then part 3 to this is less is more. Everybody gets caught up in the volume thing. If I do more work, I should be getting better. It's part of our culture in America, but it's not always the case when we're talking about our body, especially when we're coming in from wherever angles we're coming from physiologically. Everybody comes to training with different issues that we all have to work with. Most often, the people that are really, really good understand this simple concept. You don't grow in training, you grow in recovery. So recovery is more important than what they train. When they go in, they train really, really hard, and then they spend a lot of time eating, sleeping, and resting. Okay? You're a busy person, you don't always have that in your life because you're not a professional athlete. All right? So you got to make sure that when you're training, you don't train yourself to exhaustion every time. Okay? You want to make sure that when you're doing, you're getting it, you're getting after it, and if you're going to come at it the next day, that you can remain intense. Okay? Or you're probably just wasting your time and you're beating yourself into the dirt. Injuries right around the corner. So remember, when you're doing these things, be here for yourself. Less is more. Have a big outline, but get after the small goals first. Hope that helps. Take care.